Whenever you arrive in Accra, one of the first things that you do is you actually go on a city tour. Now, SAA has actually been flying to Accra, Ghana for the last 16 years. So many South Africans come here, they visit the place, but the best thing to do is to find out what's offer in this very rich history city. Let's take a look.
The tour of Accra, which we're going to do within 2 hours.
Our first stop on the tour, the city tour of Accra, brings us to the Accra Lighthouse. Now, it's actually found in an area called Jamestown. We've walked up to the top of the lighthouse, and this is the view that you're seeing. It's a very old section of Accra, but let's give you a little bit more background as to what you're actually seeing. Our tour guide for today is Prince. So, Prince, thank you so much for taking us around the city. Talk to us a little bit about Jamestown and where we find ourselves.
Okay, so Jamestown is in the old section of Accra. This is where you have the old post office, which is on the other side. You also have here the old harbour. And this is a fishing community that you can find right there, and people live over there. You also have the James Fort, which is why this area is called British Accra. We also have here the Palace of the King right there, which is the Gamashi King. We have also down here the oldest hotel in the city from the 1920s called the Seaview Hotel.
But it's not, obviously no one stays there anymore.
No more. But that history is still there.
Yeah. And then just where we're standing in this lighthouse, I mean, you can see that this has been around for a very, very long time. I mean, tell me a little bit about history about this lighthouse.
Yeah, so the lighthouse was built in the 1871.
This is probably the best view that you're going to get of Accra, having a look at this city here in Ghana. About 5 million residents staying here as we speak. Our next stop on our city tour, this is a must if you're coming to visit Accra, the Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum. There's such a wonderful feeling here, and I think it's just because this really holds such significance. So, I mean, Prince, this is possibly one of the most important areas in the city.
Yeah, very significant for the sake that it all happened here in 1957, 6th of March, the night of independence. At the very spot where the statue sit, that's where the independence, Kwame Nkrumah stood to declare the independence of Ghana. Yeah. Amidst sea of people all around. But behind him is a tomb where his third and final burial, because he was first buried in Guinea, second in his hometown in Nkrumah in the western region of Ghana, and finally was given this befitting status by the president of Ghana at the time, J.J. Rawlings, in 1992. And 1990 for that matter. Yeah.
And his wife is with him there as well.
Yeah, the wife is also buried next to
really is a significant place, and you feel it as you come here. It truly is. And I think what's so nice for South Africans as well, we're also represented. There's a big tree over there that was given by our former President Nelson Mandela as a gift in 1991. One thing about traveling, and this is a fact, wherever you go, you will find South Africans. It's not even a maybe, but it's a when it'll happen. And here we are, it has happened to us. So we've got South Africans that are here living in Ghana and just visiting. Exactly. And it's so nice to see you guys.
Awesome.
How are you enjoying it? I mean, what are your impressions of Accra?
Look, Leanne, I've been here for about 3 days. Yeah. And I've traveled up north to a place called Tamale. And I'm just blown away by this place. First of all, it's warmer than the Joburg winter.
Yes.
And the weather is great, the people are friendly, and this place is pumping. It's exciting, and it's open for business.
It's just so encouraging to see the development. Yeah. And the cuisine here is amazing.
Totally,
There's a million dishes you can eat until you drop.
I have to agree with you. I haven't tasted such well-spiced and stunning food. Do you agree with me?
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, and I have to tell you, talking about eating, I've also had a drink called moonshine. What's
wow.
It's
the palm wine.
It's a shooter. I don't know what it was, but I had it. And when it started tasting nice, I realized it was time to go home. Thank you for talking to us. Enjoy the rest of your trip here in Ghana.
Same to you.
Thank you very, very much.
Okay. Thank you.